welcome everyone. I'm really happy that everyone is here once again for us to do this blind test. Yes. Can I match Quad Cortex tone with AmpliTube? You don't know which tone I started this live. If it was Quad Cortex, if it was AmpliTube. Or maybe if you notice something, if you already feel familiar with the sound, if you already feel like, oh, that's the sound of my AmpliTube, Quad Cortex. Write in the comments. I want to see your guess straight away just to see who is already close to that. Look at me. The purpose of the live is to understand if whatever device we have at hand, can we extract a good tone? Is it more about technique, my playability? Is it more about knowledge in terms of EQ, how to EQ, how to craft the tone? Or is it about, no, forget about it, even though you know how to craft, even though you know how to EQ, for me that's not good at all. So we're gonna demystify this thing, and we're gonna understand if this concept that I present are matching with your expectation, okay? So the purpose here was, I was trying to match the tone of I had an AmpliTube with the Quad Cortex, and more, for example, I used 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for both, okay? So the purpose was to extract a really good 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in these two devices. I spent a really good time on AmpliTube and a good time on Quad Cortex. I will tell you later how the average, at least, like I need for each one of those, and then I will present also what I did for one and what I did for the other. And if you like it, I will share this for free. Let's call this device A, okay? It was single coil, so humbucker is gonna have this power. Clean humbucker. Since this humbucker really give us a good booster, you know, it kind of started like distorting the valves and imitate the valve of the amp, okay, the tube. So if I give both of them has the pedal of booster, okay. So if I just turn it off like the pedal booster, what gonna have? With single coil, okay. Humbuckers. And both has dual delay. So I hope you like this preset, okay, for this device, letter A. I'm going to swap now, okay. I'm going to swap the device, listen to it and say, okay, this is good because of this is bad because of that. This is this device because of this, or this is not this device because of this thing. first blind test between one and the other, just with the amp and cabinet. Write in the comments. Comments. What do you think device A is? Device A, is it Soldano from Quad Cortex or AmpliTube or Quad Cortex? Device B, is it Soldano from Quad Cortex or AmpliTube or Quad Cortex? I need to know. I need to see your comments, okay? I will start adding just the compressor, okay? Just the compressor. Let's now swap for device A and add now the reverb. Now, let's jump to the device A and add the modulation. Write in the comment if you like modulation, chorus, flanger, etc. Like not that much, or you like really those crazy things that change. I wanna know, I wanna know. Now device A with the delay, okay? Are you ready for the EQ pedal? So let's go. Jump to the device A. And now I will do the last pedal because it's the boost. Humbucker. And now comes the answer, okay? So guys, the device that I start playing this live was AmpliTube. Yesterday, crafting the AmpliTube, since I have like, I don't know, almost 10 years with AmpliTube, I know how to extract the maximum of AmpliTube and how I can use a lot of racks and pedals, EQs, where to place it, where to go. I knew that I will need more than one EQ and one compressor. So let me share with you guys. I started with the Soldano. I spent a good time here, okay? Microphones and cabinets to have a really good sound of Soldano, okay? This comes at tip number 1, because if you do not spend a good time here, I'm pretty sure that 45% of your tone, 50 maybe more, because the rest is just shaping, you know. And if you do not spend a good time here with this thing here, look, the speakers, you're not gonna end up with a good result, and in the end you're not gonna feel like satisfied, you know, like you're gonna end up and think like, oh yeah, could be better. Then I start, of course, with no noise gates, end up here with the compressor, starting with the compressor. The compressor will give a good balance. So if your guitar has too much treble, less bass, it will have a balance. After that, I place my EQ and start cutting the frequencies that we do not want to work. Those frequencies that in guitar will be more noise, mud, and we will really start like being like a snowball of frequency. After that, I place the booster here. And the booster was exactly just to give more power to the valve, to the tube. After the amping cabinet comes the party. What happened between Quad Cortex and between AmpliTube is here. Once in Quad Cortex, I would kind of be like ended with my preset. I would be enough with that. On AmpliTube, you have to give a bit more further, you know, go a bit more further to really shape until we get close to what Quad Cortex offers. So it's not a big deal, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that you need to craft a bit more, spend a bit more. For example, I spent 30 minutes more, I think. Because what? Because of this guy here. Look, this is a EQ. So AmpliTube has 2 EQs, 2 compressors, and I did not turn it on for you guys. To be fair, in the comparison between device A and B, since it's one EQ for the other. Now, for you to see how it sounds really close, this is the pack full. This is the Quad Cortex, so done as well. Here I place simple gates, that it means noise gates, to cut the noise. So compressor, then I place again, or the booster pedal, Then I place the 𝗠𝗏 here. This is the config for the 𝗠𝗏 that matches my guitar. Then the cabinets, England as well, 412. I use 421 dynamic and ribbon 160. Same microphone. Then we have dual delay as well. Here I use the reverb hall, and the other one I use the digital reverb. The modulation, I do not use rotary. I use the Dream chorus. I love the Dream chorus, but it's kind of the same idea that the rotary I did. And to finish, my equalizer, you know, that was the last thing. The final result, in the end we can feel a bit difference, of course, but it's something that for $100, it's still really good what it can do, you know, AmpliTube. Regarding time, I have to spend more time on AmpliTube, sorry, than in Quad Cortex to craft the tone. Okay, it was kind of like 30 minutes, 40 minutes more, because I need to use more pedals, more racks. Okay, both in terms of being fun to craft, I can say that AmpliTube is funnier and it's cooler because you can see the amp itself. You can twin the button there. It's so nice, you know. But for Quad Cortex is nice as well. You feel fun, you know. But it's something that for like visualization, you feel like, oh, okay, you miss it. To have a really good sound in the end, you know, I noticed that I need a bit more on AmpliTube. And I'm saying not extracting the most because I could add so much more using really the capability of the CPU. And for example, I just use 30% of the CPU in Quad Cortex, so it means that I can do it so much more. But I noticed that just with 5 pedals, was like this, you know. AmpliTube was a bit like losing for. So I need to add like some pedals to start being close to the discussion. Otherwise, it's not gonna be the same thing. And guys, if you like this preset, if you like those presets for Quad Cortex and AmpliTube, do you have AmpliTube and you want this preset? Write in the comments. I can share with you. I can place in my AmpliTube page. So, do you like instrument? Do you like guitar? But you are in doubts of or questions in subjects, or you are not feeling comfortable with your routine, or if you're feeling like a lack of like study. So I will present to you my new course that was released in this year 2026 in Udemy platform. We have four new courses, okay? So if you're beginning, no worries, no rush. We have the volume 1 for beginners. If you are intermediate, we have the volume 2 for intermediate. If you have knowledge, you play good, but you want a more advanced subject, we have the volume 3, okay, for the advanced guys. But if you already know all the content, but you still do not know how to establish a really good routine, here comes the course 4, because the course 4, it is for establishing a good routine and how to master the whole fretboard to being able to play the 12 keys, all the subject, and connecting the dots. So not feeling lost anymore. If you need to play chords, you can play chords. You can add tetrad, extension. If you need to transform that in triads, you're going to do open triads, closed triad. Or if you need to play in that region, a specific region, the penta, you're going to play penta, major, minor, blues, mixolydian. Or better, if you want to transform major or minor, you will be able to do so. And the cherry in the top, if you like Greek modes, here goes a good thing. You would be able to learn how to study the Greek modes, okay? And the practical course, it's for you to transform those weeks, the 12 weeks of a really good routine, to being able to then transform in 12 days, because you pass 12, you're gonna spend 12 weeks studying really hard. Then 12 days, you're gonna be able to play things that took 1 week in 1 day, and then you're gonna be able to have the 12 keys, the 12 like keys for major, minor, etc., and also those contents to play whatever time you need. Come with me, let's study together, let's improve together, because I want you being able to play everything that you like. So guys, thank you so much. May God bless you.